So the next movement in our movement education videos is the deadlift. Find a lot of people do quite a lot of squatting and a lot of people do a squat type of deadlift. At the gym we do more of a posterior chain deadlift rather than a quad dominant deadlift. So we want to strengthen up our back and our glutes and our hamstrings. So I normally start with a new client by seeing if they can hip hinge, whether or not their brain sends the right messages for a hip hinge. Probably the most common fault that I see is people either rolling their shoulders forward or sticking their bum out, so overextending their back. So what we want to do is like hollow position, almost try and keep our ribs down and move this core section as one piece. So what I get them to do is stand quite close to the wall, probably about 20 centimetres away from the wall, feet just under hips. And what I'm going to do is try and get Matt to just move from his hip without overextending his back, so without sticking his butt out. Beautiful. Okay, we're just going to have soft bend in the knee. I'm going to get you to just have your hands on the front of your legs, but without rolling your shoulders forward. So shoulders back and down, and then we're just going to hinge from the hip. Touch the wall and come back up. Let's go again. Good, and go again. Okay, so let's get Maddie to show us one where he would be overextending his back quite badly to touch the wall. And back up. So the difference being, let's get ribs down, show us the hip hinge. Beautiful. So as you can see, this midsection moves as one piece. There's no movement through the spine. And that's what we're looking for, a nice neutral spine through this movement. Okay, what I'm going to get him to do now is the stick should be touching his head, between his shoulders and like his butt, basically. And I'm going to get him to hip hinge, and the stick should never move. Beautiful hip hinge, and back up. Now, okay, so once someone can show me that they can hip hinge, they can get the stick in a nice alignment with the neutral spine. I would move on to some dumbbells, kettlebells, and maybe a barbell. But if you're just doing it at home, you can use anything like a couple of cans of soup or something like that just when you're learning. So what we'll do is what I would call sort of a version of the suitcase deadlift. So I'm going to get Maddie to pick up these two dumbbells. So I'm just going to get him to do the hip hinge, and he's just going to take the weights to just below his knee. So nothing changes. His bum goes back to the wall. He's got a nice neutral spine, nice and tight through the thoracic and back up. Let's go again. Soft bend in the knees, sending his bum back and stand. Beautiful. Okay, if you've only got one dumbbell at home, you can use one dumbbell. Okay, so what I'm going to get him to do, every time you go to pick something up, it should be like you're deadlifting. So what he's going to do is have a soft bend in his knees, a nice neutral spine, and send his bum back to the wall, picking up the weight, keeping it nice and close. He's going to go back down the same way, touch the ground and back up. We'll do one more, bum back to the wall, nice neutral spine, nice head in alignment with his spine. Good job, Maddie. Awesome. From there we can progress if you've got kettlebells or a barbell. But for now, just stick with a couple of cans or a can, something heavy that you can do. Make sure those shoulders are back and down, neutral spine, hip hinge, no sticking your butt out.